Hello, this is the breakdown of the ankle brace component for our foot drop device. First, we have our base sketch on the top plane. It is an ellipse which is blind extruded up. Next, we have a smaller ellipse on the same plane to make an extrude cut. To add breathability to the brace, we sketched an array of circles on the right plane and did a through-all cut in both directions. To mimic where the Velcro strap would be sewed on, we sketched a small protrusion from the back of the brace. Next, we made a reference plane parallel to the front plane with an offset distance. The reason for this is so that we could sketch a square and extrude to the surface since the ankle brace is curved. So here's the extrusion. It's a square and it's extruded to the surface. Next, we added some fillets to the box to mimic the flexible nature of neoprene. And to make the cavity where the bottom housing of the ratchet would go, we made a circular cut. Also, instead of shelling out the cavity, we decided to make a rectangular extrude. This would make a tighter fit with the bottom housing of the ratchet assembly. To add the cutouts for the hooks that the wire would be fed through, I copied over the dimensions and pasted them onto this new reference plane. This plane was made by adding parameters like angles and distance offsets to existing planes. Here's a 30-degree offset. Here's a distance offset. I tried to make them all in one plane instead of having multiple planes, but I kept having conflicting errors. So I have multiple planes here, but I only sketched onto this final plane. This is where I added the dimensions of the hook and I extruded. The extrusion was made only deep enough to make a coincident mate with the hooks in the actual assembly. The cut was also made to ensure that it did not exceed the thickness of the brace. Finally, this feature was mirrored with the right plane to achieve the same cutout on the other side.